Hi guys, welcome back to part 12 of Developing Detroit. So for this episode, like I said in the previous one, I'm going to build up my line. But I'm just going to pick up a few people sort of on the cheap as I can. Got Lance Moore here, who to be honest doesn't look great. To be honest, he actually looks pretty dreadful. But we got to pick him up at some point and use him at some point. So we'll pick him up now and use him a bit later on. A few episodes ago, I did mention sort of upgrading the special teams a bit. So we got Sam Martin there. To be honest, doesn't really add too much, but I suppose he has a little bit more kicking power, a little bit more kicking accuracy, so I suppose he adds a little bit during the game. Got Warford here. I mean, we had Bond, who was literally the lowest rated Lions player, still in the team, so we definitely needed to upgrade that position. So we got Warford in, and we'll put him straight into the team. So he's another one of the guys going in. So at the moment we got Reef, Warford, and Martin. But since sort of Martin isn't sort of a main player in the team, like you're not going to see him too often, I thought I'd add someone else in this episode. So we're going to beef up the line quite a lot. So I'm going to go into the team here, show you who I've got so far. I think we need to change this tight end at fullback. I mean, I'm thinking about it just because he's so slow, but I mean he does get the job done. So I'll just leave him there for a little bit longer, just until he sort of outlives his usefulness. But I'm gonna put Reef in because he's just a whole upgrade on Robinson. You know, bronze to gold. He's obviously going to be a huge upgrade. Already put Warford in there, so that's two of the O-line up to decently rated golds. And we're going to put Waddle in at right tackle. So overall, we've got a much better O-line for upcoming games. Because centres tend to be pretty good at blocking anyway, because I mean that's all they're in the game for, is just hiking the ball and instant block. So we'll keep them for now. We'll sort of upgrade them as the series goes on, obviously. But for now, we're just going to upgrade these positions because they were sort of the areas that I felt were getting sort of abused a bit more. So whenever I ran to the right, the runs never went anywhere. Whereas going down the middle, we tended to pick up sort of 4 or 5 yards a carry, which I can't complain with. I mean, that's pretty decent. But you can see Sam Martin in there. We'll get the kicker coming up in sort of episodes soon. I mean, I've already bought him off camera because over the weekend players' prices are a lot cheaper. So I picked him up. But I'll put him in another episode just so we don't put too many people in one episode and change the team around too much. But I didn't realise on special teams that I still had players who weren't Lions players. So, I'm going to upgrade that now. And just get rid of everyone who isn't a Lions player. But checklist up on the screen here. You can see who we've got, who we haven't got in the golds. I mean, I'm picking up elites when I can on the cheap because their prices are starting to plummet with all the boss players coming out, which does make this series a lot easier for me. But as you can see, we've got sort of 10 golds, roughly 10 golds. I mean, I haven't counted, but I think we've got roughly 10 golds in the team, and I've purchased a fair few more anyway. But, like every episode, leave sort of down below who you want me to pick up next, because every suggestion so far, has worked out. So thank you guys for that. It's nice to see a lot more people watching the series now as well. I mean, started off the series on 60 subs, now we're up to about 110, so that's brilliant. But I'm probably not going to put a game in this episode just because the servers are playing up for me. But since I've been finishing the journeys, I've got a few packs I'm going to put in, and I get my best ever Madden pool in them. So I'm really excited to bring them to you. So they're just going to be coming up now. But this is sort of me once again. That was just finishing off the special teams just to show, we don't have any non-Lions players in now, which I think technically now, I didn't realise before, but technically now it's the first time in the series. But yeah, that's sort of the lineup, so you can see what areas you want to improve. So this just finished the Journey 2 solo, got an X Factor pack, which is supposed to be really good, because I mean they're all golds and elites, I think, with just a few silver and bronzes thrown in there, just playbooks and that. But this is a standard pack for me. Like, you can see my standard pack like for the year. We get Stafford there. Would have been nice if we got him before we bought him, but I'm going to sort of swap them around so we have our pack pooled Staffords in the club. Not that that means much in this, but the elite I get in this pack is a badge. So it could be worse. I mean, badges sell for a fair amount at the moment, but it'd be nice to get a big player in the next Factor pack. But this is just me sort of getting the final, pack for completing the Journey 2, which took a lot longer than expected. But I mean, we've got 70 odd K at the moment, so it's definitely worth it. We're going to use Amari Cooper in the solos just because he's so overpowered for such a cheap card. But yeah, I'm going to get into another pack I got along the way, which actually has the best pull I've ever pulled in Madden. So it's a game changer pack. It's in the All Madden rewards on Journey 2. And I wasn't expecting anything from this because, like I said in the previous bit, my pack luck is terrible. And starting off with a gold badge, I thought, this is where we're going from here. But we managed to pull 96 Derby. At the moment, he's selling for around 200k. So that, just doing that off Journeys is phenomenal. So I've sold him already because their prices, the all-rookie sort of star player prices, are plummeting at the moment. So I sold him for about 190k. And I bought a few other players, so I got 240k on the account at the moment, which will definitely allow us to pick up a lot of the elite players, excluding the big ones like Night Train, Boss Calvin, Barry Sanders and all the big ones like that. But for now, that Derby card looks insane as well. I mean, I'd love to use him, but it's going to save me a lot of grinding time on this account, which I'm very grateful for, which I'm sure a lot of you can relate to, just grinding through solos, which takes a lot of time, which on top of doing the videos is pretty hard to do, to be honest. That's why it took me so long to get it. But if you guys could sort of leave a like, comment down below for the greatest sort of pull I've ever got in a pack, that would be fantastic. But as you can see, I'm sort of thinking about auctioning him now. I'm not going to show it in the video, me listing him up, because it takes ages to get to that price. But like I said, like, comment and subscribe below. Series coming out daily. I'm going to try and get an episode out every day again this week. So I'll see you guys for the next episode tomorrow.